7th grade. I said you two to a waiter who told me to enjoy my meal. That was, I want to say 15 years ago. And my brain, for some reason, decided that moment deserves a permanent seat at the table. It just shows up. In the shower, at red lights, right before I fall asleep. And if you're watching this, I'm gonna guess you have your own version. Maybe it's a text you sent. Maybe it's the time you waved back at someone who wasn't waving at you. Something small, something nobody else remembers. But your mind keeps pulling it out of the drawer like it's evidence in a trial that never ends. So here's what's actually happening, and honestly, it's kind of a relief once you understand it. Your brain has this thing psychologists sometimes call the self-monitoring system. Its whole job is to track how you come across socially. Because for most of human history, being accepted by your group wasn't like a nice to have. It was survival. Get rejected by the tribe, and you don't make it through winter. So when you do something socially off, even something tiny, even something no one noticed, your brain flags it. Hard. It files it under important, review later. And then it does review it. Over and over. Not to torture you, even though it feels that way, but because it's trying to learn. It's trying to make sure you never do that again. The tricky part, and this is where it gets kind of unfair, is that emotional memories get stored differently than regular ones. They're stickier, more vivid. So while you've forgotten 1,000 normal conversations from that same year, the cringe moment stays in high definition. Full color, full sound, your own voice, still saying you two to the waiter. And there's something else going on, which is that when you replay it, you're not remembering it as a 12-year-old or a 19-year-old or whoever you were. You're judging it as the person you are now, with everything you've learned since. That's not a fair trial. You're basically prosecuting a past version of yourself using evidence they didn't have yet. So what do you do with this? I don't want to give you some 5-step cringe cleanse. But one thing that actually helps, genuinely, is naming it when it happens. Just going, oh, that's my brain flagging an old social moment, not fighting it, not spiraling into it, just noticing. Because the loop gets its power from you treating the memory like it's still happening. The moment you treat it like a memory, it starts to lose its grip. And maybe the gentlest thing you can do is remember that the reason these moments stick is because you cared. You cared how you came across. You cared about the people around you. That's not a flaw in your wiring. That's kind of the whole point of it. The waiter, by the way, has definitely forgotten. And someday, hopefully, so will we.